10 feminine energy hacks to make a man beg to be with you. In this training, we're going to be going deeper into how you can utilize the power of feminine energy to draw a man to you, to compel him to crave you and want a loving relationship with you without men losing interest, pulling away, rejecting you, or simply dropping off the face of the earth. I'm Brody Boyd, if you don't know me already, and together with my wife Antia, we've been helping thousands of successful women all over the world for over 20 years combined to get the loving, long-term, and committed relationship they want with a high-quality man fast. So let's go ahead and dive right into the principles. The first feminine energy hack to make a man beg to be with you is to take a bath with floral essences. So when you take a bath, you want to make it a feminine experience. You want to get into the bath, you want to put bubbles in it if you can, put on relaxing feminine music, maybe some aromas, some incense potentially, and some essential oils if you want in the bath itself, maybe some flower petals. Maybe make it a beautiful experience with lights. You can get some of these LED lights that can change the color of the bathroom or change colors. You can put on some feminine music and then make it a whole feminine experience, because part of feminine energy is the senses. A big part of feminine energy is experiencing the senses, as well as water itself is very feminine. Water is motion, water is movement. And so when you're going into this bath, enjoy that experience and relax into the femininity. The next feminine energy hack to make a man beg to be with you is to explore different forms of traditional feminine crafts. This would be something that ideally you can find some interest in as well, and it'll get you into your creative juices flowing, such as knitting, quilting, candle making, pottery, lace work. So there's different crafts you can look into. You can maybe Google this as well, and things that you might find some interest in that you can have fun with, that you can get into that form of traditional feminine expression, maybe things that your ancestors may have enjoyed. So try to start finding those activities that can help you to shut off work, shut off the rest of the world, and just focus on something that you can enjoy and be creative and tap into that feminine essence within yourself as a practice that you can do on a weekly basis. The next feminine energy hack to make a man beg to be with you is to create a sacred space in your home, whether that's simply a corner in your bedroom or a specific room in your home, a specific area within your living space. Make it a sanctuary, make it like an altar of forms. You can create a feminine altar of things that light you up. So it could be beautiful artwork, it could be paintings, it could be incense, it could be different types of furniture that you can have, like a special chair that makes you feel really feminine when you sit in it, like a rocking chair or a hammock. Something that you can put in your space that is a feminine ritual space just for you, where you can light candles, you can maybe read a romance novel, a book, and just relax, put on some great music, and tap back into yourself in those moments. The next feminine energy hack to make a man beg to be with you is to cultivate a garden. Now, gardening is a very powerful feminine energy practice, because what it does is it causes you to tap into your feminine nurturing instincts. Cultivating something like a plant is a very nurturing experience, especially if you're cultivating a garden where there's multiple plants you're looking after. And also the act of getting involved with nature, putting your hands in the soil, watching something grow, the process of nurturing something and watching it develop. It's a maternal instinct developing activity and a feminine instinct developing activity. And you can do it simply with plants. You could also do it with pets, but I think plants is a special thing because there's something that can be a little more sacred about it, more of like a practice, like meditation. And so, find something you can cultivate, flowers, and different areas of your home or outside if possible. The next feminine energy hack to make a man beg to be with you is to practice guided meditations focused on feminine energy. So this could be a visualization, it could be a meditation. If you can't find something, you can find something ideally on YouTube or on Google, somewhere else. You can find one of these for free. But if you can't find a good one that you like, you can simply close your eyes, relax in a comfortable space, and imagine yourself flowing in your femininity, being this radiant goddess, having all good things come to you. Men are noticing you. The man you want is coming to you. Wealth is coming to you. Health, abundance is coming to you. and being this feminine goddess that is moving about the world and attracting people with your charisma, with your energy flowing. Imagine your beautiful dress or in a beautiful environment, and just put on some beautiful music and just get into that state of what it feels like to be this flowing feminine goddess that attracts everything that she desires. The next feminine energy hack to make a man beg to be with you is to do more casual nature walks. Nature is feminine energy. The more you can get into nature, the better as far as cultivating your feminine energy. Now, look out when you're in nature at how nature operates, that there's a certain flow, there's a design behind it. Especially if you can watch water, whether it's an ocean, a river, even a lake, watch how water moves. Watch how water effortlessly flows and it doesn't get stuck or rigid. It is moving. And when there's something like masculine within the water, like a rock, the water flows around the masculine energy. It flows through it. And so being in nature is a great practice for you to cultivate that feminine energy. It also relaxes your system, puts you into a more calm state, and allows you to be more in your flowing natural self and authentic self when you're there. The next feminine energy hack to make a man beg to be with you is to explore aroma therapy. Now, aroma therapy is just another way to practice getting into your senses, which is a huge part of femininity, feminine energy. So smell is a huge piece of that. Using scents from essential oils, from incense, from perfumes is a great way to get yourself into the senses more. You could also do this with food. You can do this by simply walking around and paying attention to the scents that you're noticing. Hopefully good scents. Go out into a garden, go into a rose garden if you can, or a park, and try to just practice listening to the sounds, smelling the scents, tasting the air. If you're by the ocean, you can taste sometimes the salt in the air. It's a great way to practice feminine receptivity and getting back into your body, which is a huge piece of that as well. The next feminine energy hack to make a man beg to be with you is to journal regularly with a focus on gratitude. So when you're journaling, get a nice journal that makes you feel feminine. Try to find a feminine looking journal if you can, whatever that might mean for you. Maybe gold, maybe glitter on it, some different colors, feminine colors. And when you're journaling, write in it. Try to even make writing itself a practice in feminine energy and creativity. Try to write gracefully, maybe write in cursive. And then write about things that you're grateful for. That's a powerful thing to journal on. What are you grateful for from today? What are you grateful for from yesterday or this week? You can focus on all areas of your life: career, health, finances, family, hobbies and activities, whatever that might be, that you can find that sense of great gratitude for. And if you can't find that gratitude, just journal on what the experience was. Feminine energy is more about the experience rather than the outcome. So practice writing out, as if it's a story, the experience that you had. The next feminine energy hack to make a man beg to be with you is to create a vision board. Creating a vision board is a very creative process that gets you, again, into multiple senses within your body and within your mind, different ways of using creative faculties that opens up your left brain and your right brain. So creating a vision board would be something as simple as getting a piece of cardboard and getting a magazine, or getting some printouts that you can print out from the internet of photos that inspire you, things that you want to have in your life, whether that's a happy couple, whether that's a certain house that you want to live in, area that you want to live in, experiences that you want to have, maybe just a vibe and energy that you want to feel within yourself, emotions. Find images that represent that. You could also do this digitally. Just create a Word document or a Google document, go on Google or go on a search engine and find images that inspire you and just copy and paste them into that document and look at it regularly to inspire you. The next feminine energy hack to make a man beg to be with you, and probably one of the most powerful, is to take a dance class. Now, this could be a solo dance class that you think would be fun and something you may have already had interest in, such as a form of ballet or hip hop or another kind of dance, a sensual type of dance. And also what's really powerful is to take a dance class. If you already have a partner, try to take a dance class with him. If you don't, take a partner dance class such as ballroom. I used to love West Coast swing. That's where I met my first girlfriend, long-term girlfriend, and Latin dances, salsa, tango, etc. What's great about dancing is, for one, it gets you back in your body, gets you in your sensuality and your creativity. Also, in a partner dance, it actually trains you to be the feminine in a relationship, how to follow a masculine man's lead. In any dance, there can only be one leader at any one time. If they're both leading, they're fighting. So it's a great practice to create that feminine masculine polarity for yourself. If you need more help thinking of feminine energy hacks, try to imagine the most masculine man you can imagine, the most hardcore Rambo, Arnold Schwarzenegger, 50 Shades of Grey type of man you can imagine, and then imagine the opposite of that person. What would the most feminine person in the world be like? What would they look like? What would they dress like? What kind of activities would they engage in? And that can help you to get inspired for things you can start doing, practicing or dressing, ways you can dress to be cultivating your feminine energy more. Because the only thing that creates that strong level of attraction, chemistry, and passion in a relationship long term is masculine feminine polarity, the dance of those two energies. So the more you can step into your feminine essence, which is a part of you that's always existed inside, the more you can bring that out and magnetize men to you and draw them to you where they can't even help but feel attracted and desire you because of that feminine energy. Next, if you haven't yet, I highly recommend taking our free love quiz and virtual coaching session to get a loving, long-term, and committed relationship with a high-quality man fast without loneliness, frustration, or wasting any more time with emotionally unavailable men by going to getlovequiz.com, or you can click on the link or description in the comments below this training. Much love. Hope this was helpful, and I look forward to talking to you again very soon. Bye-bye.